Let's take a look at Blissey. As you can see, it has excellent support and endurance stats, and that is what we would focus on this build for today. That being said, you don't really expect Blissey to score and secure KOs, but you do expect it to make lots of assists, make everybody's job easier. That's what it's supposed to do. Now for the held items, you can see that I have the EXP share, the resonant guard, as well as the focus band, and let me explain why. The EXP share is here to provide proactive support. It would boost HP and movement speed, and also would help your teammates level up quicker. So it prepares you for battle, right? Proactive. As for the Resonant Guard, it boosts your HP again, and also boosts your HP recovery. This provides a shield when you get into direct confrontations with the enemy, and therefore it's more of a reactive support. Alright, so far, you have noticed that I picked support items that will also boost endurance in terms of HP. And endurance is not complete without boosting special defense as well as defense. And also focus band would give you some form of recovery once you're at low HP. So I believe these held items are optimal for Blissey. Do try to get them at level 30, of course. That's for the held items. Now let's talk about the moves. Heal, Pulse, and Pound. Between those two, I would choose Pound because it has a lower cooldown, and you'd want Blissey to have some form of damage onset to take advantage of that EXP share so you could knock out wild Pokemon quickly. I would use Pound. And then I would use the double egg build. One is soft boiled for recovery for itself and its allies. And then the egg bomb for more damaged. So I want recovery and I want damage on Blissey. I know it doesn't do a lot of damage, but every damage counts, especially when you're on a timer, say for example for those Reggies and Rayquaza, alright? Then of course the Bliss Assistance Unite move. So that is it for the moves. Again, I will start with, actually forgot. Sorry. I will start with Pound, then Soft Boiled, then Egg Bomb, and that's it. Now as for the emblems, let's take a look real quick. Alright, so for the emblems, we want Blissey to have maximum HP. That's why I loaded 6 emblems right here. And the white emblems that I have happens to have something else. And that was kind of intentional because I do want to boost its HP, but if I can boost another stat while I'm on it, then by all means, right? So what I have is the Blissey, like very appropriate. The Blissey emblem, and then Eevee, Articuno, Lugia, Starmie, Alakazam, Raikou, Butterfree, Jumpluff, and Vileplume. The goal is to load up on white emblems, full stacks of 6, and then also blue and purple. That's actually important. The green, I just happen to have a lot of green emblems, but that is secondary. You're not using Blissey for offense, you're using it for its bulk and supporting capabilities, so you want it to be as tanky as possible. I have an HP boost, an attack reduction, physical attack because I'm not really going to use that. Defense, of course, special attack, as you can see, special defense, and movement speed. So that's the emblems that I'll be working with. And I do own this license. In fact, it's actually one of the first licenses that I've ever purchased. So yes, today we will have the honor of using it in a ranked battle. And I actually reached Master Rank with Blissey in a previous season. Alright, we got a match. Let's do this. I'm gonna pick Blissey. I'm sure that no one is gonna... I mean, really, who picks up a supporter? Most of the time it's attacker, all-rounder, and speedster. I'm gonna pick it. It's my favorite already. There you go. Now let's take a look at the battle prep. I have the Blissey emblems, and for battle items, actually, I want to use the X speed because I want it to be able to keep up with its faster teammates because again, its main purpose is support. I have discussed what the held items are, and as you can see here, hold on. The bottom path is where Blissey is recommended, so that's where I'll go. I'll let my teammates know that I'll help with leveling up and that I have their back in case they forgot. Alright, I am excited to do this. If we could actually have an all speedster, that would be nice, and a defender. But if not, then we'll just have to work with what we have. On the other hand, the opposing team almost has every role. They don't have an attacker, but they have two all-rounders. And we have three attackers. Okay, we have a lot of offense. The Resonant Guard would be good here because the attackers are typically frail. If they stick with me, they could level up quickly as well as get some protection from the Resonant Guard. You know, if I was at Armorage, I'd stick with me because Armorage is actually recommended at the bottom path. I know, I made a video on it. Now, the thing about supporters, I guess why people are like hesitant to use them is because they're a lot dependent on your teammates, and that is definitely true. Blissey cannot function well alone. It needs a teammate to do its job. And honestly, I got to master rank the first time using Blissey and Mamoswine. I have soft boiled already. Another set for Blissey that I see working is the special attack specs. Because it's not so good at scoring and it could only score for like a few points at a time, it's a good... it could help hold the special attack specs quite well. Like if I had it, I would have had like, what, 2-3 stacks right now? It just makes everyone's job easier. And if that's not happened, then you need to change your approach. The point of using Blissey is to enable your teammates. Come on, Curlia, knock this out. You should evolve. This one. Curlia, what are you doing? Help me, so you can evolve. I've also seen it's either Chris Heroes or Spraggles who did Blissey with AOS Cookie and special attack specs. You can see why it's a viable build because Blissey could score frequently. It's like using Blissey's weakness to its advantage. Smart, actually, if you want a bit more offense on your Blissey. Finally, it evolves. We have a defender and a supporter. So of course it's gonna take time for us to knock them down. Alright, we got the Regieleki. Let's try to secure teammates, please. We need help at the bottom. We can't take them out. Just the two of us. They're too bulky. But maybe with this we can. I have Bliss assistance. So with Blissey, I found that you have no choice but to be with your teammates. And since Blissey is recommended at the bottom path, mostly, I try to stay as low on the map as possible. Wherever is my southernmost teammate is, that's where I'll be. It's kind of the concept. Alright. It's rather straightforward. Just be with your teammates, make their job easier, don't leave them alone, and don't be alone. Please. Guardy is at the lowest part of the map, so I should stick with Gardevoir. Lapras. A bulky one. With Blissey, the scoring has to be opportunistic, and you can definitely get away with a lot because of how bulky it is. You can score while, I don't know, your teammates are fighting. Hang on, Sylveon. My Unite move is almost there. Uh-oh. I didn't survive it. But I kept them busy. Enough to take the Regieleki for ourselves. Someone please go to the bottom path, please. We need someone at the bottom path. Sylveon, come on. Let's do this. See, this is one of the problems. I want to go for the... I want to go for the Reggie at the bottom, but I have no choice but to follow my teammates. Unlike Psyduck and Hoopa, which has a bit more offense on their side, Blissey does not have that. So I have to be with my teammates. I have no choice. It's a passive. But the reason why it's so popular is because it has a lot of tools for making its allies' jobs easier. Gives them more endurance and heals them. I'll go down there. They need help. They need my help. Please, get it from them. Uh-oh. We might not be able to get the Reggie, but we can at least take care of this. Yes, we got it. That's not so bad. I'll try to stay as low on the map as I can. Alright. We're trying to keep them busy while the others are going for Rayquaza. I hope we get it, please. Oh my god. Sylveon was like going off on its own. I couldn't leave it alone. I hope I made the right choice. Alright, we got it. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I can't say it enough. Oh my god. How ideal. So if you have like teammates, at least of this caliber, it should go well. You know, just be with them, enable them, don't leave them alone, don't be alone. Yeah, it should be good with support. It's actually straightforward. The reason why I actually chose to use Blissey during my first climb to Master Rank is because I'm kind of intimidated with the attackers and speedsters and all-arounders. There's a lot of pressure for them to deal damage, secure KOs. And I was still a beginner back then, and I just wanted to help my teammates really. All right. So how did I do? Again, I'm not looking to see high score and KO numbers, but I do expect to see a lot of assists for Blissey, and that's what I'll be looking at. How'd I do? Thank you. 11 assists. Okay, cool. 119 score is not bad, actually. 2 KOs, definitely not bad considering my damage output. 11 assists. And in terms of battle data, I soaked up 36% of the damage and was able to recover 53% of my health back. So that's not bad. Awesome. So that is my recommended set for Blissey in Master Rank. I know that I am at Ultra Rank at the moment, but I have reached Master Rank 1600 with Blissey before, and this is the set that I've used. It still works today. So if you have another Pokemon that you'd like me to use or make a guide of, let me know in the comments. And for now, thanks for watching and goodbye!